Greetings, Abaholo, community at large, government spheres, your private spheres. This is Kwena, commonly known as well as Kate, from Sandy K Foundation. This is a foundation that focuses mainly on kids and women. But today my plea is on behalf of the kids. Renale Leratong OVC, which is for the orphan and the vulnerable kids. Renale our school holiday outreach that would need help, please. This is in terms of their education. So we will be helping them to bring them up to speed. We would appreciate any form of help that can be donated to us. The Joe, the winter clothes so they can be warm. The Joe would appreciate whatever that they can have for breakfast and lunch, equivalently so, and some educational toys we would appreciate. We are found at Block X Soshanguve, next to Jigule Chisanyama, and for whoever that has something can donate, can contact me, call 081 2828 081. 081 2828 081, and as well the email address katekwena@gmail.com, katekoena@gmail.com. Thank you.
Welcome to Fountains of Knowledge, with so much enlightenment that we're gonna help you, the community. My name is Anikki Swangies, and we are at it again. I'm very much excited. So much excited that I would wish for you to also press that like button, share, tell a friend to say it's happening. I have a very phenomenal woman who has been in the community, and not just there, but with the commitment. The project that she's doing has got a lot that it is taken from her, even emotionally, financially, in all aspects. But I don't want to take a lot from her. She will be introducing herself and letting us into what she's doing. Welcome, May.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
Greetings. Okay, which name do I use? Okay. This is Kwena. Others know me as Sharon, and there is others that know me as Kate. However, I use all three names equally, so
okay. The
choice is yours. Which one do you prefer? Oh, I love being Kwena though.
Okay. I was Kwena. You know the things that we come across as women. You are a mother of your children, but somehow nature is the nature that chooses for us. Nature takes you to where you find yourself mothering a lot of children, and you still have to give them love, and you still have to prioritize them. Oscar Katola. But before we get to that, I want you to give us a background of your academic background.
Okay. Let's start there then. It's fine. I think it will explain it better.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, I'm Kwena. A former UP student. When I came to University of Pretoria some 20 years ago, the intention was to study social work.
Okay.
But then due to AP score I couldn't. Then I was advised to study Bachelor of Art, plain BA to be precise.
Okay.
Then major with sociology and psychology.
Yeah.
And I did that. And the intention was, when I'm done, I'll then go back to my first love is social work.
Yeah.
And along the way, I was told you are one module short.
Okay.
Then you needed to add at least one module from the humanities department.
Yeah.
Then I came across political science. It was
Okay.
just a module to add. It was nothing more, nothing.
Yeah.
But I fell in love with it.
Okay.
I fell in love with political science such that I didn't even think twice to ditch sociology and major with political science and psychology.
You had to
I know
that.
two different disciplinary studies, but then they don't really gel well. But I merged with the both. So, yeah.
Quite interesting.
But with along the time, because this thing of community. Oh, I was raised by my great grandparents.
Okay.
Because parents were here in Gauteng, and then I was staying with my great grandparents, and seeing them, muruti le mamuruti, welcoming everyone at home, taking care of the needy and all that. It was
So it runs in your blood.
It was a part of
your
me.
life.
So even when I first got employed,
Yeah.
that notion of the community
was always there.
was the first thing ever. And I then along the way decided to be active in politics.
Okay.
And I found myself in Congress of the People.
Okay.
And
let's hold it there. I know it's part of your path
history, yes.
to where we are, but now I just want to caution you, Hori. Actually, the passport that brought you here is that love to be surrounded with people.
Yes.
And not only people, but the children. So with so much education background, you find yourself now at a level where someone who doesn't have a vision will say you degraded yourself.
True.
But to those who are thinkers, that's an upgrade.
A very big one.
It's an upgrade in so much so that you told me you once worked at George Mukari, the environment where everyone would want Rebecca Aya, even though we don't know Hori or Kopanale in.
Yes.
There you tell me what you were doing. It was too much. It was straining. It was draining emotionally. So I want us to take us there.
Okay. Oh yes. Due to psychology, practicals were needed. And then I found myself at George Mukari Hospital and Pete's department and the ART clinic.
Okay.
That is the clinic that dealt with HIV, AIDS, and had adherence to its treatment thereof.
Yeah.
And I was a lay counselor there.
Okay.
Basically focusing on adherence counseling.
Okay.
On treatment.
Yes.
And you would recall that at that time, the only place you would get ARVs was at the hospital. The clinics had not yet had them. So you can imagine, the northern part of Swangies, all of them have to come to George Mukari.
Everyone had to go there.
Yes. So the clinic, I still recall, was on Tuesdays.
Okay.
But then Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, that was for counseling and new intakes.
So you were doing all of those? Or you were only
no,
doing counseling, advisory on adherence?
Yes. But then mine was to do a counseling.
Okay.
Adherence.
Yeah.
But I found myself doing even more.
Was it a shortage or a part of your passion got you there?
I don't think it was an issue of shortage, because what you do as the clinic, what they would do is they would prepare. They know the clinic day is Tuesday, so by Monday, all the files of the patients that are expected on Tuesday, they are ready. And even got to a point, because sometimes files will be missing at the hospital, of getting duplicates. Duplicate file, so that the duplicate file will remain with them. And then on Monday they only go to filing room and get the ones that can be used to any other department in the hospital. Right? And at the same time, also have the blood results from lab. Then so each and every result slip is put inside the correct file. But then you'd still have on Tuesday a few hiccups. Whereby either this file doesn't have the necessary results, or this and this is not found in the file, and one is required to either go to filing room or to lab, and
so
that was not my job.
But
That
you
was
had to find yourself doing
that. And the reason was the very same patients, because even when somebody is not telling you that they are having problems, you can read that.
You can read.
I mean, she came to hospital and the only thing she has is packet ya mashomshom. And exactly.
And the sense abe aje dikutla.
Exactly. So it's very packet ya mashomshom, and she's not even eating it like I'm eating snake. On Saturday 5, on Saturday 5, eat. Wakometsa wa bofa on my mates. Now, you tell me, such a person, you tell to them, the result of the hotel lab are ready. You must come back. With what?
Maybe no
Exactly.
You can see only lunch I afford.
Totally.
Go to Shan Ella. It's on say. Part of me now is fading away. The only thing you think is
that's the only thing I afford.
So you having to now you are going beyond. Kana half I know agree. We are coming to hospital. By Lord Pilla Libana Mohai, Marama Fika going back to hospital. They will tell you, go back home. I didn't tell you, Dr. Kanosa. Get a guy in mother. When you go for you know, they become, they live in another world. There is always alternative to the situation
that they know.
But they come from the very same community. Already ARVC, Asaja, Motlale, Abe Awe Mole, go to the reality on its own. Has it at the workplace? Maybe by Saki a fed check.
That's all.
Because when you are passionate, let me tell you, when you are passionate, I couldn't know you working with these people.
Yes.
Ogape specifically. What are you kaftin? You know her me all.
You know, I know. Clinic here today, I know can I so.
I know my people. Wale bonale hangering. Habana.
So yeah, that was the challenge I faced. And with also the issue of patients themselves not really taking into much considerations the importance of their treatment. I felt like I'm working backwards.
True,
so
because
I decided to, you know what, let me rather quit. Then I did that, and because community passion was still in me.
So wait a minute. Before you went on to another level of community passion, I can imagine you having to work in that clinic all the time, having to see me all that the same way that last month or last week or the last treatment. Those things, and now how fit go high. Remember, girls I know you happy come say again. This once a week. Who take care about?
Because
Now, who recharge?
The reason why I couldn't is because I failed to recharge. I couldn't. When I got home, I'm finished. All I needed was to bath and sleep.
And go back tomorrow?
Go back tomorrow.
Into the same
and
situation?
The worst is, especially with our sisters, knowing too well that they are HIV positive and they are child, and Granny is there, Granny is not told the truth, and then she's not around. Granny at least Granny becomes shocked for clinic in yes. And then the worst was prevention, TMPTC. Nevarapine, the mother would be given while pregnant and make sure. And then once the child is born, gets the drops, and then they are getting instructions on how to ensure the nevarapine works fully.
Yeah.
Because remember, a child from 0 months to 6 months has not yet developed their own antibodies. They are still working on the very same antibodies of their parent, of their mother.
Yes.
Now we ask, please ensure gore o fa ngwana phelakone. Ska mo fa motogo. You know, they would adhere for the first 6 months, 6 weeks. Then it was 6 weeks in one. Tested and the result comes out negative. She gets so excited. We are high. 6 months in one HIV positive.
Was it not because Pelagoni Fenili Havana plan or the clinic was offering?
No. Clinic was offering. The clinics were offering. Yeah? The problem was the stigma.
And here's the thing. It's easy for us to be talking about their behavior. Mara, I come to think of, you know, Hori, somehow emotionally one can be at a level where they give up.
It could be. But then if they gave up, why must the child give up? You could be right.
Have you ever had a situation where the mother gets angry, want to kill themselves, they take the child along, by no diaspora?
Yeah, so that when she dies with the child. But it's
so it's the same psychological why would I die alone? And it goes very deep. Because it starts with the very same father, absentee, then or whatever.
Or I have that thing, he's the one who infected me.
Exactly. He's the one. They are at a level where they cannot admit, reconcile, and forgive themselves. You see, forgiveness is the biggest tool.
But that's the reason why we always had these counselings. But
they pretend to be hearing you guys.
The problem is I think it goes back to the community.
Yeah.
Because the main issue is the stigma.
They are stigmatized.
The one who was closest to me when I asked her, because when the baby was admitted, they introduced the baby to Pelagon.
Yeah.
The baby was a month old.
Okay.
And she comes back home. Her Pelagon ifela, she goes straight to go shop on Oregon. And I asked her, why did you do that?
Yeah.
So everybody will know that I am HIV positive.
And that was then when the stigma was
so strong at that time.
And a lot of them went there.
Yes.
This thing HIV. I need into remember business.
Exactly.
How and then we will do this and then ditafela. So fast forward, you having not to cope And it was too much, as you are telling me. And I would bet maybe give us a look while in no stress as well.
Probably I would be like them, eh?
Yeah. So now, fast forward, you find yourself there. You are happy, Muhara community.
Then I found myself.
Tell us, Hori, that diversion.
Okay.
Still finding yourself helping people, but now plugging onto another angle.
Yes. That was now different.
Okay.
A bit easy, I must say.
Yeah.
But it required a lot of fighting.
Who are you fighting with now?
Government. Because, you see, most of them were the municipal employees.
Yes.
You have Kreniki or Mabonati Milwe. Ne? Then Kosokolata Maspal.
And it green.
On the system, you can tell ke koko motho o tlile go office to understand why sa khone re ka mago. And the only thing you can tell her, can't you tell her gore hona le POP as an older person you qualify for POP and this is what you need to do. The simple thing would that kill you?
It's so simple, but let me tell you, you see, when it comes to in a lot of things that we go through as community, I've seen and I've noticed and I made peace with it. For government generally, it's just people who are there to enjoy their salaries and go home. Marakai puts this going home. Home is
home?
back to the community,
to the very same community,
which is home. Go straight sa kukola le motibetse mabonela ra atlo ira arrangement. How do you face this community? We condemn hakana even though I abuse,
let's use the right word. It's an abuse.
Why abuse this community? Then Mara, you walk in that street and then it's okay. Then you sleep at night and then you're a municipality employee. We're in America, how and that's it.
That's what is important to you.
So tell me about your fightings. You fight, and then until
I realized my fightings, some of them different because what the voice of authority. And I recalled I studied political science, so I
the
decided,
voice of authority is to push it politically.
Yes.
Okay.
I needed that.
Okay, so in you having to push and make sure that you have authority, which you have without the political background.
And honestly, yes,
we do. Naturally, we have the authority.
But then remember, that authority is the question of who are you using it to.
Exactly.
That's exactly, when you would then need a different tool altogether.
Yeah.
Because with these officials, in most cases, it's a matter of saying, Councillor so-and-so. That on its own is an answer.
Yeah.
That on its own is an answer.
It's an answer to what you need.
I'm sending this person.
Yeah.
Sent by so-and-so. That's it.
Okay. Please press that button, subscribe, and share to a friend and say, Fountain of Knowledge, Itlile, all the information that our community need to have. And going forward with this, would love to actually learn to embrace one another. Our guest is here and she just, outlined a lot of loopholes that as a community we have. We need to have compassion for one another. And I want you to relate to me the chapter that we are in now. And I'm aware that it's very emotional as well, but the love for people will heal you and will make someone from afar. Abonogara, this is easy. Educate us.
Okay, how I got here. I am from Jubilee.
Yeah.
The notorious
one.
But then I don't believe that
Yeah.
Jubilee is notorious,
Yeah.
but then that is a story for another day.
Yeah.
But then in my community, I've realized the need, especially for kids.
Yeah.
I'm very much passionate about kids.
Yeah.
In fact, in my psychology, I ensured I majored with child psychology.
Yeah.
The need, yeah, the need, yeah, but then for me to win, I needed to focus on at least one.
Okay.
Which was education.
Yeah.
Therefore, you cannot expect one to focus on classing as a proper uniform. So I said, let me see what is it that is doable. And I started to say to the community, that but then they're doing good shape.
Yeah.
Another child can use. So I don't mind collecting. So it would be that collect uniform more and give to clothes and give it to whoever child that needs them. But then at some point a child will be in need and we don't have, especially those used ones we don't have. And there would be people, who are helpful, say, no, it's fine, I'll buy those shoes for one.
Yeah.
I'll buy that shirt, I'll buy that jersey.
Yeah.
And one is school.
Yeah.
Now, Uya school comes back with homework. The child stays Lepoko, or the mother did not go much kaskolo, or has less interest
in education.
The upbringing young one had. So one needs help. Much as I have a lot to do, I said, you know what? Let me help Banaba.
Winter's Club.
Yes. So we are having an aftercare, and we are running an aftercare that we help these children get their homeworks, schoolworks, and at the same time we also do some extra mural activities.
Okay.
The majority of my kids are orphans. So, and what I've learned in their families or they shun away from talking about what transpired.
For them to lose their parents.
And as well how the kids are feeling, their emotional strain of that. You know, that thing young one, another good lesson would be saying, you know what, Kateko mama ka wo hola on regular KFC. And she
Mama le papa.
You know,
yeah,
you know, yes.
Mama kama bani you mama kama bani haka.
Yeah, you know, so yena hana mama hana papa. So it becomes, there is another one that brought me to tears, and unfortunately I couldn't do it more when she's in grade 4 and she said she has never been to a school trip.
Trip yena abakhona
sure. Has never.
You know, I see, as you are saying these things, I'm not saying we can be the solution. And I'm glad Khurungwana is part of your family. Because should there be any other trip, then Ngwana, or you can be able to umemezele or Ngwana ya tripping. Or mutari 2 ranta mungare 5 ranta or mungare banabai. But let me tell you, that's not enough. A mere school trip.
But you know, this it's not enough, yes. But then these are some of the things little things that makes you realize. And the fact that she's able to come and tell me, it means she's saying, I know you can.
I know you are capable.
Well, I understand. And at the same time, I can't myself.
You have limitations.
I have limitations. I mean, Babwa Skolong, they come immediately, Baklola uniform, they come running. And they want to tell me what happened to Skolong, you know. And at the same time, you must then give them something. Because as well, so ngwana tshwantse a emele dipitsa.
Dipitsa tseo.
So the least you can do is make sure you get them something to eat while ha ba fetsa ho ngwala. And also it gives them that courage ya hore ke ya le hanga fitla ko ha ka kra sena dijo ke after care, you know, go after care go. And you it's a lot.
So mama, I can see it takes you, you know, you go down in tears because it's the well-being is part of you.
It's part of you.
It touches you in a way horribly. You can't really hold your tears back.
And to some, you know, already because we are attached to each other. It's get that thing
that emotional attachment. Yes.
It is there.
Yeah.
And you are able to some I'm able to tell Motswadi or the guardian to say, you know what, ngwana hao ke ngwana mo so.
Yeah.
Mo treat so. Understand that ngwana hao in this manner. Stop doing this. And also that builds the relationship between the parent and
the guardian.
It helps a lot.
Because I'm pushing away. Hey, you know, with a lot of things that you have told us, the need that is there, I can't even begin to say I need a list, because it's like overall need, from clothes to food to love to care to embrace to align them. Alignment and everything. I think I'll talk to some of my colleagues. I don't know when we'll come there, but we need to have another quality goal. I just now I'm overcommitting. I'm overcommitting, but God will see to it.
I wanted to come to that one year, the school holidays.
Yeah.
My intention is not to keep them during school holidays, and the reason being, some of them they are underperforming, so it would give me a chance to bring them up to speed. And then babang their DBE books, they are not done, so that hababula to term 3, because term 3 is a very short term.
It's very short.
So hababula to term 3, bakhono go ba on the same pace le bana ba bang.
Yeah.
But then challenge in Nahor, you're gonna have to feed them throughout the 3 weeks. And I would love them to start breakfast. Then in that way I know it's gonna be, I teach them, they play, they come back, I teach, so that bakona grasp very well.
Yeah, let me see what we can do. When I say what we can do, as I know somehow it comes as overcommitment, but what we can do, to me, is I'll think about it in terms of who can we go and knock and say, school holiday, aftercare, they will be kept in the aftercare for the whole 3 weeks. When they wake up, they would need breakfast, lunch, and supper, and the activities they will on in between, just snacks and everything. I want to thank you. It's not an easy road that Utamankoyo, especially with those emotional attachment. I love kids, and sometimes I give another soko like bana. I could get on mara why santo sokole bana by lori abai to hold the lotani katsonte by re. Why but something through this? But and hakim bulela be okana hana hore. Today we have millionaires and big people in education, wherever, in government. They went through the same. But there was a mother.
Pain. Yes.
There was a mother. Oh Lord, Ali Shirley saying that mother brought up this president that we see,
made sure,
this minister that we see. Even
made sure we are school. Because remember, Renaka Ejarona background we had. Some families did not even have that money go university.
Of course.
But somebody else who insists travel.
Of course.
But then how do we forget? Why then do you forget where you come from? Where you come from?
le wena tshwantse o phule o mongwe mo tlise mo. Mama, I thank you. In closure, I thank you, and I'd like to have more of you. We'll see when we can bring you back. And I just say to the audience, follow us. Yeah, Fountain of Knowledge is here to really educate us and to teach us that how I know robala, you must think they hardly have black robala to start with.
Yes.
How I know a slice of bread uja una meat babang, they hardly have that. So in closing, we are saying have compassion to other people. As you rise, you must pull someone. And thank you till we meet again next time. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, but let's say like in the